Assam Jatyottabadi Yuva Chhatra Parishad protests against Citizenship Amendment Act in Guwahati.
Early rain caused flood in Guwahati.
Employees from various educational institutions unite demanding restoration of the old pension scheme.
Specially abled students protest demanding vehicle-free route around university campus.
Cotton University hosts literature event featuring Padma Bhushan Jatin Das.
Northeast India hosts its first karting event, Cup of Northeast. Hello, you're watching Cotton Times. I'm Nandita Chakravarti.
And I'm Vaishali Bhuya, and we are here with the top stories. The Assam Jatyottabadi Yuva Chhatra Parishad held a protest on March 7 in Guwahati against the Citizenship Amendment Act.
The student group expressed concerns over the potential impact of the Citizenship Amendment Act on the indigenous Assamese population.
A protest was organized by the Assam Jatyottabadi Yuva Chhatra Parishad on the 7th of March here in Guwahati. AJYCP's primary concern centered on the potential consequences of the implementation of the Citizenship Amendment Act and its impact on the indigenous Assamese population.
আইন বাতিলৰ দাবীত আমি এই ধৰ্ণা কাৰ্যসূচী ৰূপায়ণ কৰিছোঁ আৰু এই কাৰ্যসূচীৰ জৰিয়তে আমি একেমুখে কেন্দ্ৰীয় চৰকাৰে যি এই জাতিদংকী বিল সংখ্যাৰ জোৰত দমনমূলক নীতিৰে আমাৰ ওপৰত জাপি দিবলৈ তেওঁলোকে এই ষড়যন্ত্ৰ ৰচিছে আমি ধিক্কাৰ দিছোঁ আমি অসমবাসী ৰাইজে আমি কাম অনা নাছিলোঁ আমি কাম অনা নাই আৰু ভৱিষ্যতে আমি কাম নামানো
The whole protest took a raging turn as protesters burned banners and hoardings with signs and chants against the act. This isn't the first protest against the act in Assam, and it probably won't be the last. In a crucial announcement by the union government, the Citizenship Amendment Rules 2024 was notified on 11th of March for implementation of the Citizenship Amendment Act 2019. Himanjal Goldsmith Report, Cotton Times.
With the early arrival of rain, Guwahati city faced many difficulties. Only a drizzle after, the city witnessed artificial flooding in many localities. Clogged drains and improper drainage system are to be blamed. Here's a report.
The Gandhi Basti area of Guwahati has been affected by floods after a light drizzle on 20th March. The cause of this phenomena is improperly built drainage system. While the situation has improved compared to the peak flooding, residents are still affected. Guwahati's drainage system always struggles to cope with the increased water flow. Clogged drains and inadequate capacity leads to waterlogging in many neighborhoods. Daily life is disrupted and transportation and essential services are affected.
আমাৰ ইয়াতে আপোনাৰ কি কয় ড্ৰেইনেজ চিষ্টেমটো যেহেতু বহুত বেয়া তো এইকাৰণে আপোনালোকৰ অলপতে বৰষুণ দিলে বহুত পানী হৈ যায় আৰু পানী অলপ চলপ নহয় কমৰলৈ পানী হৈ যায় আকৌ পোষ্ট ভাঙা মানে এতিয়া আমাৰ যেনেকৈ ইলেক্ট্ৰিচিটি ডিপাৰ্টমেণ্টৰ পৰা একো তেনেকৈ প্ৰচেছে নাই প্ৰচেছ বা কি ক'ম আৰু তেনেকুৱা একো চোৱা চিন্তাই নাই আপোনালোকৰ টাৰবাৰ চাব পাৰে তেনেকৈয়ে থাকে আৰু এই বানপানীৰ টাইমত বেছি প্ৰব্লেমটো হয় তেনেকৈ লাইট চাইট জল্দি গুচি যায় অলপ পানী হ'লেই আৰু সেইটোৱে প্ৰব্লেম
Floods create stagnant water bodies which becomes breeding ground for mosquitoes, increasing the risk of diseases like malaria and dengue. Guwahati's battle with floods is an ongoing one. While relief efforts provide immediate assistance, long-term solutions are crucial to mitigate the impact of future floods and create a more flood-resilient city. Tapos Bora Report, Cotton Times.
Tensions rise as teachers and employees from various educational institutions and offices across Assam came together in a united stance demanding the restoration of the old pension scheme. On March 12, the Cotton University Employees Union, in solidarity with the All Assam Government NPS Employees Association, staged a sit-in protest at the varsity. The two-hour protest was staged demanding the restoration of the old pension scheme. Assam government employees staged a demonstration in front of several offices and institutions on Tuesday, demanding restoration of the old pension scheme.
OPS পুনৰ প্ৰৱৰ্তনৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত কোনো ধৰণৰ আপোচ নকৰে মাননীয় মুখ্যমন্ত্ৰী মহোদয়ে যোৱা 26 ফেব্ৰুৱাৰী তাৰিখে অসম বিধানসভাত অসম চৰকাৰ আৰু ভাৰত চৰকাৰৰ হৈ যি বক্তব্য প্ৰেৰণ কৰিছে এই বক্তব্যৰ আমি তীব্ৰ বিৰোধিতা কৰিছোঁ সৰ্বস্তৰৰ শ্ৰমিক কৰ্মচাৰী বিষয়া সংস্থা সংঘই আজি একত্ৰিতভাৱে যৌথভাৱে অসমৰ প্ৰতিটো প্ৰান্ততে আমাৰ এই OPS পুনৰ প্ৰৱৰ্তনৰ যি দাবী এই দাবীটো ৰাইজৰ মাজলৈকে লৈ যোৱাৰ কাৰণে এই সংগ্ৰামটো আৰম্ভ কৰিছোঁ। ইমান দিনে আমি কৰ্মচাৰীৰ মাজত সীমিত ৰাখিছিলোঁ এই সংগ্ৰামখন আৰু এই সংগ্ৰামখন আমি ৰাইজলৈকে লৈ যাব বিচাৰিছোঁ। যিহেতু এই NPS ব্যৱস্থাটো কেৱল কৰ্মচাৰীসকলৰে সমস্যা নহয়, এইটো সামগ্ৰিকভাৱে অৰ্থনৈতিক আৰু সামাজিক সমস্যা। এই সমস্যাটো নিবাৰণৰ বাবে ৰাইজৰ ওচৰলৈকে আমি লৈ যাব বিচাৰিছোঁ। অনাগত সময়ত যাতে প্ৰত্যেকজন বিষয়া কৰ্মচাৰীৰ লগতে সুৰ মিলাই অসমৰ জনসাধাৰণৰ
One of the institutions where they staged the protest was Cotton University. The protesters sat in front of Manik Chandra Borua Administrative Building vehemently opposing new pension scheme and holding signs of scrape NPS. The All Assam Government NPS Employees Association questioned the rationale of including teachers and employees with 20 to 30 years of service record under the NPS, while MLAs and MPs continue to be under OPS after few years of being elected. The protest will continue to simmer in future until and unless the government listens to the demands that resonate through the protesters. With camera person Akanksha Bora, Nandita Chakravarti, Cotton Times.
The aftermath of the Shivratri festival in Guwahati has left its mark on the historic town. The annual Shivratri Mela concluded on March 9th, but even 2 days later, significant garbage remains scattered across the town. The festive atmosphere of Shivratri Mela in Guwahati has led to a big cleanliness problem. 2 days after the Mela's conclusion on March 9th, areas surrounding the historic Hibadol, including the Temple Road and Station Chariali, remain littered with waste. The streets of Guwahati now present a different image, with large piles of garbage creating an unpleasant visual experience for both residents and visitors. Municipal workers are actively working to address the significant waste left behind by the Mela. Local residents have voiced their dissatisfaction with the lack of emphasis on cleanliness during and after the Mela. Authorities have urged citizens to cooperate in keeping the town clean and have vowed to enhance measures to prevent such post-event littering in the future. The current situation in Guwahati underlines the critical need for responsible waste management practices during public celebrations. Effective collaboration between the authorities and the community is essential to ensure the town's cultural heritage is celebrated and preserved in a sustainable manner. Abhishek Kumar report, Cotton Times.
With new flyovers being constructed in Guwahati, hopes are high for easing traffic congestion. Will these projects truly solve the city's traffic problems? Here's a special report by J. Abraham.
There are 10 flyovers in Guwahati currently and many more are under construction or in planning stage. But will it be a solution for the aspiring smart city's traffic congestions? The verdict worldwide on flyovers and elevated corridors is that they are an obsolete 20th century concept. They not only fail to solve traffic problems but also have a life cycle. The real cure for the city is adequate and well-planned public transport system. The city needs a conducive environment for other sustainable modes of transport like bicycle tracks, bus rapid transit, monorail system, metro or even inland water transport. Authorities initiate construction of a number of flyovers because they are evident signs of progress and development to the waters. But flyovers simply shift the congestion from one place to another. Simultaneous flyover constructions all over the city has reduced the air quality index of Guwahati to dangerous levels. It is worse than Delhi in the last 10 days. Guwahati, being a linear city, needs increased cross-connectivity along the identified traffic corridors. An ill-planned flyover, instead of solving transportation problems, shifts and enhances the problem to another point. For the last few years, a large number of flyovers have been built throughout Guwahati city, but traffic congestion remains the same. The citizens of Guwahati will have to look for alternate means of transportation, active transportation like cycling to offices and workplaces, and carpooling, etc. With camera person Manavendra, Joji Abraham reporting for Cotton Times.
The specially able students of Cotton University staged a protest in front of the Reserve Bank of India. They have demanded vehicle-free roads surrounding the Guwahati campus.
Members of Cotton University Forum for Specially Abled staged a protest on 20th of March. They have demanded the Hostel Road and Lakshminath Besbora Road to be vehicle-free. According to the students, there are too many moving vehicles on the road during university hours. While coming for classes, the specially abled students face many difficulties due to these vehicles. The members of the forum informed that the issue has been reported to the police and authorities, but no action has been taken so far.
দিব্যাংগ ছাত্ৰ ছাত্ৰীয়ে কটন বিশ্ববিদ্যালয় তেনেকৈ ওলাই আহিব লগা হৈছে
হয় আপোনালোকৰ মানে দাবীটো এতিয়া স্পীড ব্ৰেকাৰ ৰাখা নে
আমাক স্পীড ব্ৰেকাৰ লাগে আমাক মেইন কথা এই দুটা ৰোড ৱাকিং জোন হিচাপে লাগে চৰকাৰে যি হিচাপে ৱাকিং জোন প্ৰদান কৰক যাতে আমাৰ দিব্যাংগ ছাত্ৰ ছাত্ৰী সুৰক্ষিতভাৱে ইয়াতে খোজকাঢ়ি অহা যোৱা কলেজলৈকে অহা যোৱা কৰিব পাৰে
They have demanded an assurance from authorities about the restriction of vehicular traffic on the Lakshminath Besbora Road and Hostel Road during class hours. With camera person Binit Borthakur, Jintu Das, report Cotton Times.
Guwahati's integrated traffic management system has yielded mixed results. While traffic flow has improved in most areas, bottlenecks persist at Lota Hill and Barwari.
This case suggests that the system's effectiveness depends on infrastructure and may not universally replace traffic police.
The integrated traffic management system have been installed at Guwahati as part of the Smart City project at an approximate cost of Rs 78 crore 44 lakhs. The system have been operational since August 2023. With the system in place, the traffic in Guwahati has become quite smooth at most of the places. Also, it is a big relief to the traffic department which faces manpower crunch as no police personnel are now required at these junctions. However, at certain places, this system is causing more congestion than easing out the traffic. Due to the narrow lane at Lota Hill traffic point, vehicles are unable to move even during green lights. The traffic point of Barwari is a classic example of where the integrated traffic management system should not have been placed. The traffic point is a small tri-junction where a single police personnel could control the traffic in a much effective way. The system here is mostly non-functional, and whenever it is functional, it creates more traffic jam. Though the integrated traffic management system of Guwahati is a welcome step and the residents of Guwahati are learning the nuances of using the traffic lights easily now, however there are places which needs a relook whether this traffic system is required or not. With camera person Josie Abraham, Manavendra signing off for Cotton Times.
In a report that went viral on March 19th, Guwahati was allegedly ranked second most polluted city in the world by the Swiss IQ Air Pollution.
However, the Pollution Control Board of Assam refuted the claims as false and misleading. Our journalist Viletono Angami spoke to the citizens to take their views. We have a special report.
Welcome to Cotton Times. Today we will interview some people of Guwahati, asking them question and their opinion. So the question is, Guwahati was ranked second highest polluted city in the world according to Swiss IQAR. But to that, PCBA refused and claimed it as misleading. So let's come and ask and know the opinion of the people.
As far as I'm concerned regarding the report released, so Swiss Air, whatever the report they have released, they have claimed a certain amount of concentration in the air pollution. Even though the PCBA has countered the same, but I would say that the citizens should not be relaxed because air pollution is something which is very evident in the city of Guwahati. So we can see unregulated constructions, we can see, traffic congestion which causes a lot of carbon emission.
I think it is, to some extent it is true that it is the most polluted city. But if we compare Guwahati with Delhi, it's slowly becoming like Delhi. Because nowadays everywhere it's like flyover bridges and all. And due to which citizens are facing a lot of problems. There are like garbages here and there, and now in Guwahati there is like very less rain, and it is one of the causes, and people are like throwing garbages everywhere. Before signing the contract of like building the flyovers, the government should ask the citizens if they need it or not, because it will only it will not reduce the traffic, it will only like affect the citizens, and it will increase the traffic only and air pollution too. Thank you.
Thank you. With camera person Pubali Roy, this is Viletono Angami from Cotton Times.
Time for a short break. Keep watching Cotton Times.
Close your eyes and miss me. Kiss me. I can read your lips on your fingertips. And happiness. Kiss me.
Cadbury Silk Mousse. Scoop into chocolate heaven.
Mitsui Cement. Bonded for life.
Drama Onugya Potra was performed by the actors of Seagull Theatre at Aranya the Jungle Theatre Festival organized in Gopur. Aranya the Jungle Theatre Festival was organized on 9th March in Gopur. This year, the festival was held in the memory of late Probin Khoikia. He was associated with the festival since the beginning. He was a renowned actor and director and was a student of actors Baharul Islam and Bhagirathi Bai Kadam, who together runs Seagull Theatre.
Guru tetia bhal lage je shishya guru ko jetia bhal kaam kore tetia atat ke bhal lage. Aji mor iman anand hoyese ইমান ফুর্তি লাগিয়েছে যে আমার এই লড়াটো আমার এই ছাত্রটো আমাকে বহুত উপরের কাম করিয়েছে.
Drama Anugya Patra, based on the story licensed by Hassan Manto, was performed by the students of Seagull Theatre as a tribute to the late Probin Khoikia. Baishali Bhuiya, report Cotton Times.
Back to some campus news. In a celebration of literature, poetry and music, the English department hosted the Padma Shri Jugal Kishore Chaudhary Memorial Lecture Series.
On 27 February, the Department of English at Cotton University hosted the Soundscapes in memory of Padma Shri Jugal Kishore Chaudhary. The event brought together esteemed poets, musicians and scholars. Acclaimed poet and Padma Bhushan awardee Jatin Das engaged the audience with his impactful recitations.
Impromptu decide whiskey, vodka or else. But I'm wedded to rum like a vagabond.
This was followed by a conversation with journalist and author Sanjay Hazarika. Dr. Arnava Bhuiya's musical performances were a notable addition to the program. former faculty member of chemistry, Dr. Satyendra Kumar Chaudhary, presented a violin performance to the audience. Poems by diverse voices explored a range of themes from art and modernity to hope, decadence, folk tales, and activism, resonating deeply with the audience. Assistant Professor of the Department of English, Dr. Chitumoni Bosumatari, expressed gratitude to all those who participated in the memorial lecture series Soundscapes. With camera person Himanjal Goldsmith, Abhishek Kumar, Cotton Times.
In a display of artistic talent and entrepreneurial spirit, the Department of Education hosted a craft show cum sale. The event provided platform for both students and faculty to showcase their creative skills.
Cotton University buzzed with creativity and flavors as the Department of Education organized a craft show cum sale on 15th March. The event showcased the talent of both students and teachers. The show was inaugurated by Registrar of Cotton University Dr. Arindam Garg. It marked the beginning of a day filled with art, handicraft, and culinary delights. The exhibition featured intricately designed pottery, paintings, handmade jewelry, and textile. The stalls were decorated with unique and artistic creation, each crafted with passion and skill. The event provided a platform for students and teachers alike to showcase their talent, and they engage with visitors sharing stories behind their creation and offering insight into their creative process. Visitors were also treated to a gastronomic journey with a wide array of food items prepared by student participants of Cotton University. A total of 43 stalls were put up by faculty members and students from different disciplines. From jewelry and pottery to paintings and textiles, the event served as a notable platform for the stakeholders. Dr. Jyotirani Bora and Dr. Parijat Borgohai judged the food section. Terracotta and ceramic pottery artist Manisha Bora judged the art and craft section. With camera person Abhishek Kumar, Akanksha Bora, Cotton Times.
World Wildlife Day was celebrated at Cotton University on March 3rd to raise awareness about the beauty and importance of wildlife and the threats it faces. It served as a reminder of our responsibility to protect the environment. Cotton University observed World Wildlife Day on 4th March with an invited talk program. It was organized by the Department of Environmental Biology and Wildlife Sciences. Retired officer of the Indian Forest Service B.S. Rana and advocate of the Guwahati High Court Debojit Das were the invited speakers. The event highlighted the importance of awareness regarding wildlife conservation and the need of restraints on various human activities on the environment. B.S. Rana, who is the Chief Conservator of Forest in Great Himalayan National Park, spoke on ecology and conservation of wildlife in Trans-Himalayas. He discussed some major issues like financial compensation received by the villages from the government, competition among livestock and wild herbivores, timber and fuel wood scarcity, etc. Meanwhile, advocate of Guwahati High Court Debojit Das enlightened the students with his knowledge on the judiciary and its relation to the environment. He brought to light the lesser talk problems of wetland conservation through his talk on judicial response to wetland conservation.
So to be a part of certain pro bono cases. In Assam, we never knew. Today, people of Assam is knowing, after 25 years, that there is no permission to mine coal in Dehing Patkai.
With camera person Paranjoti Kolita, Sampriti Goswami, report Cotton Times.
A public talk theme Changing Ecologies, Transforming Life was recently organized in the varsity. Behavioral patterns of different species, especially macaques, were discussed.
The Environmental Biology and Wildlife Science Department of Cotton University organized a public talk on 13th of March 2024. The talk was delivered by guest Professor Anidya Sinha, who is the head of Animal Behavior and Cognition Program at National Institute of Advanced Studies, Bangalore. Professor Sinha, the keynote speaker of the event, talked about the changing ecologies, transforming lives, and complex human-macaque life worlds in the Anthropocene. Students and research scholars of the department present in the lecture found the event very beneficial and informative. Professor Sinha also talked about the evolution of macaques and its relations with human urbanization. Throughout the lecture, he shared experiences from his research days to elaborately explain the behavior of macaques, which made the lecture an interesting one.
When we asked them why is it that the elephants are here? They will say that the elephants are like us. Once my harvest is over, I have no food. I go to the nearest city. And when I go to the nearest city, the people there don't like me coming because I steal their food.
With camera person Sampriti Goswami, Rituraj Nath, report Cotton Times.
Team Rupantar, in association with the Department of Zoology, organized an interactive session with microbiologist and publisher Dr. Jayanta B. Saharma recently. Here's a report. In collaboration with the Department of Zoology, Cotton University, Team Rupantar organized an interactive session on 15th of March. Microbiologist and publisher Dr. Jayanta B. Saharma spoke on the topic From London to Literature.
I have been there, England 1997 পৰা আছো কিন্তু আসলতে মই তাৰ আগতে 1994 তোমালোক যেনেকুৱা ষ্টুডেণ্ট এতিয়া মোৰ তেতিয়া MBBS মই পাছ কৰি এবছৰ ইন্টাৰ্নশিপ কৰিলো তাৰপিছত 2 বছৰ মই মেডিকেল কলেজত চাকৰি কৰিছো
Dr. Sharma talked about his journey as a student and consultant in the United Kingdom. He also talked about completing his master's degree in 2019 after 29 years of completing his MBBS.
First my 1990 my MBBS and my last degree to hold 2019 after 29 years. Dostur মই পঢ়িছো assignment লিখিছো presentation দিছো ষ্টুডেন্টৰ নিচিনাকে তোমালোকৰ নিচিনা ল'ৰা ছোৱালী মোৰ লগত আছে এইখিনি সময়ত এখন পেপাৰ মই ৰিপিট কৰিবলগীয়া যিখন পেপাৰ মই ৰিপিট কৰিবলগীয়া হ'ল সেইখন মই এটা টেকনিক্যাল কাৰণে ৰিপিট কৰিবলগীয়া হ'ল কাৰণ তাৰে পাৰ্টিকুলাৰ এটা এছাইনমেণ্টত মোৰ প্লেজাৰিজম আছিল কাৰণ মই কেইটামান হেভি চাংক within bracket within উদ্ধকমা within quote মই পঢ়াই দিম
Dr. Sharma interacted with the students and answered their questions. At the end of the event, Dr. Sharma distributed signed copies of books from his publication. The first copies of the books were given to the Vice Chancellor of Cotton University, Professor Ramesh Chandradeka. With camera person Paranjoti Kolita, Baishali Bhuya report Cotton Times. Northeast India marked a significant milestone in the world of motorsports by hosting its first ever karting event, the Cup of Northeast by JR Karting. The event took place at Warisa Estate, Hunapur. Guwahati, the gateway of Northeast India, recently witnessed an event that marked a significant milestone in the region's sporting landscape. On the 26th and 27th February, history was made as Northeast India hosted its inaugural karting event, the Cup of Northeast by JR Karting at Warisa Estate, Sonapur. Around 30 karters participated in the event under different age categories. Enthusiastic racers from across the region gathered to test their skills on the challenging track. With the success of the Cup of Northeast, Guwahati cements its position as a vibrant hub for motorsport in the region, paving the way for future events to further ignite the passion for racing in Northeast India. Himanjal Goldsmith report, Cotton Times.
That's all for now.
You're watching Cotton Times. Thank you.